It's not morning, it's Saturday afternoon. I found some more things on my computer that I had written a year after I had gotten away from the abuse. At this point, I had already started dating again. I don't know, these may be boring to you guys, but here we go. This one's called Done. How is this even possible? It's officially been over a year since the divorce, and I'm still having emotional flashbacks. It's like I can't even enjoy anything I have because my brain seems to think it's going to slip away or turn into something horrible at any given moment. In a lot of ways, I feel like I just keep blaming my past for any and all negative reactions I have, no matter how big or small. Then I feel guilty for using that as an excuse to act irrationally during intense situations. But these kind of emotional breakdowns that I can't explain are certainly not normal or healthy for me or those around me. I sometimes feel as though I sense things that I should know are not true, but when the feeling hits me, it's almost so overwhelming that I can't get past it. Like my mind only wants to see bad things. When I actually was in the hellish situation that I thought I had no way out of, I had no emotions. Everything terrible that happened to me made me feel nothing. Not fear or anger or loneliness, just pure silence. But now that my life is back in a place of happiness and real joy, I can't seem to enjoy it. Sure, there are many things now that I absolutely love, and a lot of parts of myself I'm learning to enjoy again, but there seems to be this underlying darkness that I just can't get rid of. Where is it coming from? Why does it keep haunting me? And why do I feel so dramatic and helpless every time it comes up? I'm finally in the exact place I need to be. This is the moment I've been wishing for far too long. And now that I don't have to live in survival mode anymore, I've become this little bitch who imagines things and can't handle her own emotions. Now, of all times to let my head sabotage my own feelings, it chooses this period of my life that should be the happiest. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I miss my old life at all. Actually, I should have been gone a long time ago. I suppose the only reason I really stayed was because I thought he needed me, not really because I wanted to be there. The more I get hit with flashes from that time, the more ashamed I feel for thinking I was doing the right thing by staying. But either way, I thought I had already dealt with all of this bullshit. After therapy and moving out and living on my own, there should be no reason for me to still be letting it hurt me. But somehow the slightest thing can happen and it changes my whole mood. Hell, maybe it's the weather or the fact that I'm not working right now. Maybe too much thinking is just bad for me. But maybe it's also part of the healing. It sounds so cliche, but I don't know what else to call it. I know that I did plenty of terrible things in my past, so why can't I just get away from the mindset that I've been stuck in? I feel like I've come so far in my personal journey, but there are still so many issues that I didn't even know existed. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm still so weak, and it's possible that I try to overcompensate for that by standing up for myself even when it's not necessary. I'm surrounded by amazing people who would do anything for me, and yet I'm too stubborn to let them. Once again, I feel like I'm being too dramatic. This bullshit has to go. I'm stronger than this. There's no reason for me to be acting this way. I'm done. I think that I wrote that to my current boyfriend because I was having trouble understanding some of the triggers and the crazy things that were going on in my head, and I kept accusing him somewhat of not wanting to be with me because I couldn't let myself feel wanted. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't remember honestly if I let him read this, but I think just typing it out helped me get it out of my system because he's had to put up with a lot that, wasn't really about him. I still have insecurities sometimes, and he's not really being sketchy. It's just I'm still haunted by that stuff, and I feel like I'm looking out for myself, but there's nothing to look out for. That part of my life is gone.